Hey y'all, my name is Tegan DeBrock. I'm a Vice President of the Home Center and a coordinator of the Hays County Local Homeless Coalition. In 2015, our community here in San Marcos, Texas was devastated by 2 floods. Without long-term plans or systems in place for collaboration among organizations, many people became homeless or rely on public housing options, still to this day, 5 years later. When the COVID pandemic hit, we still didn't have these plans and systems in place. Due to the pandemic, job insecurity has increased significantly, which can have huge consequences when a cut in your hours can mean the difference between living in an apartment or living on the street. Even the eviction moratorium didn't protect everybody. My nonprofit had a client who was sleeping on the couch of a generous family who was willing to share their space with him. Until COVID hit, they were fearing for their own health and safety and told him he needed to find a new place to live, but there was nowhere for him to go. We've seen a lot of support from our community, receiving thousands of dollars in donations and tons of donations of supplies and food, which we distribute multiple times a week to people living on the streets. But we need long-term solutions that address the root causes of homelessness, and we need to take a collaborative approach. That's why we're developing the Hays County Local Homeless Coalition, working with the Texas Homeless Network. This coalition allows us to map our assets and identify gaps in services. We're also developing a comprehensive casework management system and taking a housing-first approach, which will prevent existing issues from becoming more complex from the struggles of living on the street. Through a coalition, we also promote understanding and support for the diverse populations that exist within our community and work to prevent discrimination based on things like gender identity or sexual orientation. Addressing homelessness helps more than just people experiencing homelessness, because it takes such a high level of coordination. It fosters connections and collaboration among all types of entities like local governments, nonprofits, and schools across many issue areas like veteran services, youth services, and transportation. None of these long or short-term solutions are possible or efficient without proper funding and support from policy. That's why, with elections around the corner, we need representatives who support rent relief options and truly affordable housing solutions, and who will prioritize funding and support for homeless service providers. The longer the pandemic continues, the more devastating it becomes for our communities. That's why now it's so important to ensure funding and support for programs and systems needed to address homelessness. This year, we've adapted to the unique complexities of the COVID pandemic. Over this next year, we and communities all across Texas and the nation must come together and rise to meet the challenges of our time. Here in Hays County, we couldn't do it without the help of the Texas Homeless Network.